Okay, check, audio check. I think we're good. Okay, I've been thinking about heroes a lot. But not just, the flying ones, very strong superheroes, superpowers. I'm talking about these heroes.
Jim Carrey, Quentin Tarantino, David Fincher, Spielberg.
The kind that you look at and you're like, damn, I think I could do something like that. But the question is, what is a hero?
Well, to answer that question, we have to go back. No, too far back. Bring it up a little bit. Just a little bit more. And stop. Okay, cool. Yeah, that works.
Okay, now I'm going to explain my Casey Neistat fandom in 60 seconds or less. The year is 2012, and 13-year-old Phil likes this girl. This girl tells him, hey, you should check out this guy. He makes really cool videos. And she sends me a link.
Now, like a good little boy, I obey. The guy, Casey Neistat. The video, Make It Count.
Banger. Such a good video. After I watch that video, I'm like, I'm hooked. Whatever he makes, I am going to watch.
All the vlogs.
I'm going to make a movie every day.
All the videos of him making cool, fun stuff. And naturally, I decided to copy my hero. I even got the penny board. I bought some fake Ray-Bans. I got the Gorilla tripod. I learned how to edit using Premiere Elements. And of course, I buy the Canon T3.
I was a level 9000 glazer, bro. The only thing that I think was missing was having a Casey Neistat poster hanging on my wall. Dude, but that's what happens. When you see someone cool, you want to be like them.
But making videos just around your neighborhood gets old really fast. I needed an adventure.
I was shooting shit. I was like, hey man, wouldn't it be cool if we were to go one of these days? And you said, yeah, that would be cool. And I was like, well, what's stopping us?
Okay, so for some context, this is one of the first videos I tried to copy Casey. It was a trip that I took back to Costa Rica. I tried to do the whole Make It Count, where he goes around the world with his friend Max, throwing up inspirational quotes and running everywhere. My version was not great. It was kind of bad, but good. Like bad, good. It doesn't matter. It got me started. That's the important part, because that's what heroes do. They inspire you to start. Speaking of starts, the way Casey started his career is insane. So now I'm going to explain Casey's hero story in 60 seconds. All right, he was born on March 25th, 1981 in Connecticut to a lower middle class family. He talks about being wonderfully unsupervised and always getting into trouble for doing shit like this.
I was a pretty bad kid. There were these train tracks in our backyard, and we'd hang glass jars of mayonnaise off of the bridge, so the jars would smash on the windshield of the train as it drove by.
He left home at 15 after a fight with his mom during his parents' divorce, became a father at 17 years old, dropped out of high school, lived in a trailer park, and worked as a dishwasher making $8 an hour. He was poor and depending on welfare. He gets a burst of inspiration and wants to move to New York City, but he only had a few bucks to his name. His dad tells him it's a terrible idea, but he does it anyway. He starts by editing videos on his brother's blue iMac. He mentions that his brother Van is inspiration for him even starting. Then he maxes out his own credit card to buy his own computer and starts making movies. Now we're in 2003, pre-YouTube era. He makes a viral video about iPod battery issues. It goes viral before viral was even a thing. From that, he gets a ton of opportunities. 5 years later, he sells a TV show to HBO for just under $2 million, The Neistat Brothers. From poverty to an HBO show, he had his own production company for a bit, but gets depressed, realizes he doesn't like doing it, shuts everything down, and then shifts his focus to YouTube entirely. And the rest is history. I remember hearing about this story and thinking, damn, that is so fucking badass. I want to do that. But here's what happens.
Basically, life fucks you in the ass, and you have to really contend with the fact that, hey, is this ever going to happen for me? Are my dreams just going to wither away? In time, is just going to forget me? Maybe I am too old. Maybe my time has passed. Maybe I'm too fucking tired, too broke. Maybe I should just find something else because, this is just something in the distance. And as soon as I try to get closer, it goes further and further away. But in those moments is when heroes become the most important people, for you. Just because you're in a fucking dark hole and you look up the people that inspired you, you remind yourself of why you did it from the start. Why you even gave a fuck. And then the positive narrative kicks in and you're like, you know what? Dude, I can do this. If they did it, then I can do it. If Casey can do it, you remind yourself, it's like, if they did it, then I can do it. If Casey did it, then I can do it.
Heroes inspire and challenge us to become everything we wanted to be. They remind us that when life punches you in the gut, you can still get back up. Heroes are kind of like the versions of ourselves who act despite the fear.
I think we're living in an era too where, like, if you have a hero or if you like somebody too much, it's like, dude, zip it up when you're done. Like, quick glazing. It's like, dude, fuck you. Like, you're supposed to like shit. You're actually supposed to be inspired by things that, some people make. And if you think you're too cool, then you're not gonna do anything. You're just gonna be cool and lonely. I don't know, I think a hero is somebody that acts like a mirror, almost. That every time you see them, you're like, fuck, that's me, that could be me. And I just gotta do what I have to do. And that's the biggest thing. Casey just did it, bro. He just fucking started doing it, and eventually it took off. And it took him a long fucking time, and he had all this bullshit going on for him. He had a kid, he was poor, he could have made a million excuses. So I don't know, when I think about, like, okay, what's really stopping me from pursuing what I want, like, relentlessly? It's all in my head. I guess this whole video is just me saying, Casey, you're my hero. Master Glazer! All right, that's it. See you next week. Love you guys like a headache. Bye.